Alright. This is part 40 of my Master Duel Masochist challenge. Go ahead, open up the deck. Don't think we had much changes last time, if any. Actually, we got one card. We did get one new card. So we got one new good card. We did get Reptilian Echidna, which is a decent card. It's best used in like a reptile-only deck, but we can use it. And we can use her to search Naya, potentially. So that's neat. But it does lock us into reptiles from the extra deck for the rest of the turn, which isn't really something we can do much of, since the only other reptile we use is Lizardos. But yeah, that's the one big change. I don't think the event has started yet, has it? Not yet, okay. So let's go again into ranked. I'm going to open up the Twitch chat here. Okay. Oh, they made me go first. They have Sky Striker stuff, which isn't a good sign. And we have Regenesis Dragon, so let's go and make Mikhailist. Ash, okay. And we're gonna pass on that. Lightning Storm, of course. Engage. I mean, we probably already lose here, to be frank. Let's go just get out of here. I suppose I could have banished the engage so that they couldn't get it back with Kagari. The one less spell in the graveyard, but I'm pretty sure we still would have lost anyway. Did I hit loss? Speaking of losses. No, we'll just make our play first. We'll do this. I hope they don't have Ash. They have Ash. It is what it is. I guess I technically could have baited the Ash with the Leo. But thing is, kind of would have been a waste. Since I would make a redoer and then just have it fucking dodge for no reason. That's probably not gonna be online. Okay, I did hit the lost button, just checking that now. Rizio. Okay. We're probably cooked. Did he already have X in hand? Is that why he added ice? Yeah, he's already got X in hand, of course he does. Yeah, probably lose anyway. He's playing multiple nodes. Wow, okay. He's playing multiple nodes, okay. Let's go get out of here. Yeah, it's a shame I couldn't... I mean, even if I got the Naya through, we would have lost anyway. It's just a shame I couldn't resolve the effect. I've got Curse in hand. They're a brick. Pot of Duality, huh? Oh, they're playing Runic. And of course they revealed the one of Runic Fountain. Nice, of course. Of course. Because why not? Clockwork Knight. Of course, of course. Freezing Curses. Inspector Border. Synchro Zone. Let's just get out of here. Yep, let's just get out of here. This is not going to be fun. Let alone remotely winnable, for the most part. I have to take care of Synchro Zone, I have to take care of Fountain, I have to take care of Inspector Border. Okay. Let's go Mapura. They have Effect Veiler. Or Imperm. Well, since they have Effect Veiler or Imperm, it's probably best if we go for the Dragon's Mind route in that case. We'll go for Michaelis, and then they'll try to negate it, that's fine. That's fine. I expected that. I was expecting an Imperm, actually. Probably would have been better to go for Time Thief Redoer if I knew it was an Effect Veiler. But it is what it is. I mean, I still have Dragon's Mind, which is very strong. Set. Classic. Setting before the battle phase just cuz. Makes sense they're playing Blue Eyes 2 with the Effect Veiler. They keep on setting, nice. Okay. Do they really not have anything else? They wouldn't be doing this. I mean, this must be a bad deck. Okay, I mean, they're playing a thicker deck anyway. They're playing a standard extra deck 15 cards. Okay, they actually did have more. Jet Dragon. Oh, fuck off. Fucking Jet Dragon. I guess I could have, What are they doing? Why did you add the Eternal and the True Light? And the Maiden of White. The Maiden of White... What are you doing? They are just hitting buttons, oh my god. Okay. They are actually just hitting buttons. Actually just hitting buttons here. I should have just negated the fucking trade-in. Oh well. Link? Oh no, I thought we were gonna do Link Karibo. No, that makes sense too. Man, they are hard misplaying and I'm still gonna lose to them, which is annoying. Okay, you're gonna summon Jet Dragon, I guess? I guess so. that's like the worst part of Masochist is that you see these people like hard misplay. What is he even doing? What is he even doing? Indigo Eyes, Silver Dragon? I guess so. Sure. Like, you see people do these hard misplays like adding Maiden of White and True Light for no fucking reason. That part always sucks, because you're still gonna probably lose to it, which sucks. I mean, this is probably the only copy he has in his deck, since he activated the one he had in the hand. I guess we're just gonna pop True Light. I'm surprised he's reading. I'm surprised he is reading. He's just gonna gain so much card advantage here. I'm just gonna get out of here. This is the worst part about Masochist, is that these people make terrible misplays, and like you still end up losing to them. Like, it's great when you beat them. That's like the best part. The worst part is when they do these stupid ass misplays, like adding Maiden and True Light to hand. Oh well, it is what it is. That's the challenge. It's Wooly! This is probably gonna be a shorter stream, like 2 hours max. Was watching some Yu-Gi-Oh! With friends. God damn it, Wooly, you piece of shit. Alright. We'll do Sage. He has something. He might have Effect Veiler. Or he might have a Imperm, he might have Effect Veiler, he might have Maxi. Let's go for a Rocket. Or do I? Leo will be good too. Now let's go for Rocket. Or do I? Let's go for Leo. Rualos. He's gonna draw one. I could make a second Xyz, but I'm not gonna play into Fualos, that's stupid. He's got another thing too. Okay, you got your upstart. You got your upstart. You know, it's rare for me to see Fualos in plat. Usually all I see is Maxi and stuff. So, the fact they're playing Fualos probably means they're a good deck. They're playing a good deck at least. Imperm. We'll just have it dodge anyway. Do they have another... Do they have Ash? Okay. Malice. Yep. They're playing in a good deck. Yep. Yep. Do I mean, they've been pretty smart. So, we probably still lose. I can make a rank 4 next turn at the very least, which is nice. But is one rank 4 enough? Probably not. Yeah, look at this. They already have enough to make a link 4 here. Yeah. Okay, I might have a chance. If they leave this in the center here. Maybe, but probably not. They leave it in the center and they put links on this side, maybe, but I mean, look at this, look how much advantage they have. Let's just be real, it's fucking over. It's fucking over. I don't have much time to play today, so I should probably just surrender faster anyway. Man, I keep on drawing the curse. That's kind of annoying. Not gonna lie. My opponent might disconnect. That'd be great. That'd be our first win today. Now they're playing a standard extra deck, standard deck size. They did disconnect. Nice. They're probably doing Sky Strikers, which we would have lost to, since they have Sky Striker accessories all around. Let's take a look. Oh, they're doing Infernoble plus Fighting Flame Swordsman with, I guess, some Sky Striker stuff, yeah. Interesting. Weird. I guess it wasn't as much of a lost hope, but... I mean, we probably still would have lost, but we would have had a better shot, at least. Let's see what we get here. Fortune Fairy Chi, Supercharge, Gravekeeper's Curse. You know what? I should go over them a little bit more. This card, it lets you draw one. Each player can draw one, which not that great. It's okay if you're doing Exodia shenanigans, I suppose. Supercharge is a Roid. Draw two, but slow. Gravekeeper's Curse is nothing. Rose Witch is bad. Argenix Ultimum. That's pretty bad. Prior the Ice Barrier is an Ice Barrier card, so it sucks. Gaia the Fierce Knight, and Super Quantum White Layer. Yeah, this is just like Super Quant specific. Yeah. Nothing too great here. Metal Fish and Synchro Magnet. This is okay, I suppose. Yeah, this is okay. Bit of a Synchro Extender. The Wandering Doomed and Pernicious Puppeteer is on our first copy of this card, and it doesn't sound that great, yeah. Alright. Let's go first. Armed Sage. Let's go for Witch. He had something, but he waited. So he might know how this works. He might actually know how this works. He's playing a 40-card deck, 15-card extra deck. Yeah, most of the time people, if they have the opportunity to react to Witch, they just instantly Ash it, or Effect Veiler, or Imperm. But he didn't. They're playing Resonators. Well, I'm suspecting he has an Ash. And he's gonna Ash the Witch and we kind of just lose. Wait for him to add to the hand. Now we activate Witch. He has to have Ash or something. He had Called by the Grave. He might still have an Ash. I would not be surprised. The Bread Rising Dragon. Let's go ahead and negate this. Okay, he had more extension anyway. And we kind of just lose to Red Rain. This lets him plus every turn. Yep. I mean, he can get enough to kill me on board, probably. Or not, actually. Give me a second. Okay, let's see what we can do here. If anything, really. Red zone's an issue. As is the other one he added, Red Rain. We'll go for that one. Red zone. He wants to target something and destroy it. Okay. Comes back anyway. I wish this didn't reptile lock me. Yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna lose anyway. I can't beat the board. Oh, maybe this time I'll get the win against Wooly. Please? Please? I need the win, thank you. $42 card, 70... 42 card main deck, 7 card extra deck. I've lowered the attack of both my monsters successfully. Set 3. Probably overkill against Wooly. I feel kind of bad for what I'm about to do, but it's Yu-Gi-Oh! What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Lunalight Blue Cat. Are you gonna play Stun? Also, how are you doing, how you doing, Deathbringer? Gimmick puppet FTK to a new person in Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, introducing a new person with an FTK is like, let's be real, it's probably like the best way to introduce them to Yu-Gi-Oh! I feel like in some ways. Is Wooly playing actual things? Someone continues spell from your deck, but send it to the graveyard during your opponent's end phase. Okay. I mean, that is Yu-Gi-Oh! For you. There's lots of FTKs running around. I've been doing good. How about you? I'm doing alright. Just doing a bit of some late Masochist today. We got ourselves a game against Wooly, thankfully. The good old Wooly bot. Only got one win today, so nothing too crazy yet. I was about to question that this is later than normal. Yeah. My friends wanted to watch some Yu-Gi-Oh! Earlier, so was watching it with them. Got Carpet Divan, which doesn't really do anything for us. We got Gaga Girl. I saw Sima was live earlier. Huh. was probably streaming when I was at work. I try not to hang out on Twitch too much when I'm at work. Unless it's like somebody close to me, like Raven, Hilbert Gink, Beltier, or Floppy Penguin. Then I'll usually be on their streams, but otherwise I try not to look at Twitch too much when I'm at work. Vingolf's Blessing. Is this like Valkyrie support? Maybe it's Sanctuary in the Sky support. Go 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 Gigas. That makes sense? I just thought that was the Yu-Gi-Oh! Omeo. Yeah. Dododo Witch. Woolie's setting a back row. I'm hoping I pull more Ogdoadic cards. And I can just have like a full engine of that. That'd be pretty neat. Something like Ogdoadic Daybreak would be absolutely insane. Because I could do Pitch Naya, Mill, I could Foolish, Curse, use Curse's effect to reborn itself, and Naya grabs the Daybreak, and that's basically a Link 5 worth of material, which is pretty crazy. Tiki Piece. Okay. I haven't seen this Tiki one before. The Monarch. Awaken. I could just send it back to the extra. I could just send it back to the top of the deck. Speaking of pulls, I got Hydra today. Orbital Hydralander or something else. Although you probably, at this point, Hydralander does nothing for you. But it's a neat card. So probably something else is what you're talking about. It made me remember that you got the other half. Oh, the Echidna card, that one. Yeah. Let's just attack over it. Yeah, I've yet to summon Echidna out. But she's there. Like, it's interesting, she can search me Naya. Which, in theory, would be good for a grind game. But most of the time you have to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Like it's not going to be a grind game. Yeah. The reptile stuff, yeah. Mutiny in the Sky. Return of the Monarchs. Okay. You know what? Just so we get the the daily. Oh, I can't. Oh, I'm an idiot. I just did this to myself. I forgot that's not. This only works on special summons. I'm an idiot. I was like, let's just do this for the daily. And I forgot this only works on special summons. Whatever. It's Wooly. I could book it, and then I could flip it back up, and it should be fine. Now I draw a beat stick. I've been trying to cook a fusion deck with the pulls I've gotten, but I only got 7 good ones. Yeah, it's kind of hard to build with fusion cards. I'm just gonna randomly activate this for the trap daily. Can't use ritual monsters. I only got 7 good ones, yeah. I haven't really pulled any good fusion monsters. Especially not anything like generic I could use. I think for the event, I'm gonna have some fun using the pen pile deck I have. And hopefully the Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors show up enough that I can beat Dragoon. And it looks like we got ourselves a UR. We got Megalith full. This is... It's not technically Megalith specific, but probably would only want to use that Megalith. During your main phase, you can reveal 1 light fairy monster in your hand. If you do, add 1 level 7 light dragon monster from your deck to your hand. Then place that revealed monster on the bottom of the deck. If your opponent activates a card or effect, you can special summon 1 level 7 light dragon monster from your hand. Interesting. Mermail Abyss Nose. Not that great. New World Amritera. Activate only while Visa Starfrost is on the field, of course. Visa Starfrost. So we can't even activate this. Volcanic Blaster. This is an old card. Sulfachord Formal. That is Sulfachord specific. Dark Summoning Beast. I mean, this can cheat out the Sacred Beasts, which is neat, but that's all it does. And for the UR, my second copy of Mayo Senju Dieback. That's unfortunate. That is quite unfortunate. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, that's not gonna do much. Oh well. You always hope for the best from the URs, but sometimes they just are a bit of a dud. Reinforcements and Curse of the Circle. Don't they use this art in, like, some other card? Like Spellbinding Circle or something? I guess this is like anti-synchro? Yeah. Let's go first. Okay. We're gonna try to floodgate them. A 40 card deck, 15 card extra deck. We're gonna start off with Closed Forest. They have a response. Condemned Witch. Chalice. Duel and Lockbird does absolutely nothing. I'm not even searching anymore for the rest of this turn. That's fine. Okay. They set and pass. Interesting. I guess Leaf plays is online, sure. Going to be at 200 attacks, so no point to have it in attack position. I guess we'll just go in for damage? This seems like they brick. We'll put Witch to defense in case it's something silly. Actually, hold on. Can this target itself? No, it has to be my opponent's monster. Oh well. I kind of don't want to make a rank 4. I was thinking I can make a Link 2. I could target itself, maybe fetch Naya, set up some good follow-up. I can't do that. I mean, it's gonna explode anyway, so I might use it for something, but I don't want to rank this off, so... I guess Pentastag? Sure. Imagine the day when I get, like, if I ever get SP, that'd be great. That'd be so good. This is such a weird game. The Witch can still lock them down, which is nice. Okay. They're playing Raizio. They are. Okay. They start by normal summoning Ice, that'd be great, but they probably won't. I can't imagine they were bricked. Okay, they actually did just normal summon it. They actually did just normal summon it. Okay, they have that. I want to chalice this. What'd you send me? Let's see. Why is Discord not showing? There it is. Fusion slop. Oh boy. Let's see. Yeah, that looks very fusion sloppy. Is this gonna be for the event? The extra deck was so small for a second, my brain was like, is that a Duel Links extra deck? Alright. Damn it, I can't special that out. Sucks. my leaf place is offline. I sent you over Discord what my fusion stuff looks like, but that's like the best I have. Fair enough. I guess we'll set Sage. We're probably fucked at this point. No, I have Link, but that's all I have for fusion. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough, yeah. Dual drive. Unfortunately, Starlight Road probably won't do much for us here. Yeah. I think we had to get out of here, unfortunately. We stopped them for a bit, but it is what it is. I just wanted to see if I could make a deck with fusions. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, you have a fair number of Shaddoll stuff, including Window, which is very good. Dark Magician. Give me a second. They're playing the full Dark Magician lineup here. It has to be face up. Okay. We'll do Mapura. Okay, they did make it face up now. They're already using the effect. Which, unfortunately, does mean this will get banished. Of course, they did have the Dark Magician in hand, of course. What to do? They actually have a lot of, like, +1s here, which kind of sucks, because basically all of these are +1s in some form. So, like, by the time it goes to their next turn, they're just gonna go +1 super hard here. Can I beat that? Probably not. I think I'm just gonna surrender. I feel like I need more cards that could just be free special summons. Yeah, this hand doesn't really do much at all. Alright, 10 Affinity. Guess I'll flip Goes in Match. I think the Link one is a different attribute. It is, yes. Now they're kind of forced to find a way to out Goes in Match. Although I'm also under it, which sucks. And they pass, actually. Okay. Well, the funny thing is all the monsters I have right now are darks, which is funny. I could put out this. We'll put it in defense. Funny is, it's so funny I end up with all darks here. Which doesn't search me anything, and I can't summon Paragon anyway, so it doesn't do much here. Or Chrono Quarter will do stuff in the graveyard. Actually, we can just attack here. Yeah, we can just attack for a little bit more extra damage here. They can't do evenly matched here, so I don't have anything here I should be afraid of. So we'll get 100 extra damage this way, might as well. Kind of funny how this ended up. This is also the reason why I took out the Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors, is just because I have so many darks now. I just like start negating myself so hard. Lightning Storm. Okay. It is a water. Do they have a Sink or 8 that's water? They don't. Do they play one that's water? Let me check. A Sink... Oh, they do actually play some, yeah. Then I should probably stop them here, just in case. Okay. But most of their other worms are going to be different attributes, so they can't actually keep the token. Oh, fair enough. They actually added one that is water. So now I have to do this. I could use this, but we don't need to. That's annoying. Yeah, they can go Sync or 8 into a water. Or a Link 2 into water. Is there one? Yeah, they don't have a Link 2 that's water. Not normally, I think. They don't actually have anything. Oof. Sucks for them. Sucks for them. This is only if I special summon, so I can grab this guy from the graveyard. Yeah, I'm not gonna special summon this turn anyway. I'm gonna activate Zoha. I'm gonna pitch the Sage, or... Yeah, actually, I'm gonna pitch Witch. Yeah, let's pitch Witch. Grab this back for another body. Attack position, leave place. They surrendered, let's go. Goes and match hose them. Nice. Yeah, they just didn't actually play a Water Sync or 8 or a Water Link 2, so they couldn't do anything with it. Yeah. Goes and match is a hell of a card. Hell of a card it is. Marince's Snow. This is Marince's specific support. Super Quant Fairy Alphen. I think I just grabbed the... I just pulled the card that can search this card. Yeah, I just pulled the card that searches this card, I think. Funny enough. Goki Heal Ogre. I don't think we have that many Gokis. S-Forge Bridgehead. S-Force is not good. Performapal Seal Eel. Okay. I mean, it stops them from using a spell or trap, I suppose. Or it can negate a monster too. Elemental Hero Magma Neos. Secret 6 Samurai Genba. This is an old card. I'm not going to bother to read the rest of this. This can add a Banished 6 Sam. And Flower Gathering. Nothing too useful here, sadly. Paradox Fusion. This is a counter trap that has fusion in its text. Have we pulled this before? We haven't. When a monster would be special summoned or a spell's trap card is activated, banish when face a fusion monster you control, negate the special summon or activation. If you do destroy that card, also during your second end phase, return the banished fusion monster to your field and face-up attack position. Interesting. Very interesting. Maggio Shalia. Okay. Interesting. But not good. Not good for either of those cards. Miracle Kids. And Megalith Haggard. Okay. Not anything we're really going to use for these cards. Miracle Kids is only Hero Kid specific, which is terrible. And Megalith is mainly Megalith specific-ish. Technically not, but mainly Megalith. Also, apparently, you can just get a bunch of free pack pulls right now, which is pretty cool. But obviously, I'm not going to do that. This is Masochist. I know some people, they'll pull, like, they're only going to keep the stuff they have on the left half of it. Like, they dust everything else, but I don't want to bother with that. God damn it, I keep on breaking. I draw the Naya this time, but I also draw the curse. That's actually kind of annoying. Oh well. Oh well. They started their turn by setting. They're playing a 60-card deck, 15-card extra deck. Now give me a second. Oh. Is that it? They just set a monster, so that's probably it. That's it? Okay. I guess that's it, huh? Well, I guess we could do 10 goldfish with the Naya. That works. Grab Serpent Strike. Just gonna activate that now. Actually, I guess this doesn't work if I send it to the graveyard in battle. I forget that. What do we have? If they bricked, that's probably just a hand trap. I could pop the back row too. Although it hasn't seemed like it has been live. I don't think I've seen much of a reaction on their end. So I'm assuming it's a battle trap, which if that's the case, let's go for Redoer. Yeah, because if it is a battle trap, it's just gonna blow up our stuff when we attack. Okay, it's just dead, whatever it is. Crimson Gaia. Kind of annoying, but oh well. I could Gingerbread House in case they have anything weird there, but they didn't have anything there in the first place, so let's just set this here. Okay, they're probably just a... Are they a bot? They might be a bot. Why are they playing Harmonizing Magician with Resonators? That seems very weird. No, they can't be a bot. They would just normal summon an attack position if there was a bot. Yeah, if it was a bot. Full Resonator. Okay. Bone Archfiend. Okay. Why are they playing pendulums with their arch? Oh shit, I could have activated that. Fuck. That's fine. We'll have another chance here anyway. We'll send you, Zoha. Wait, why did they make it an 8 and make it a 4 here? That's weird. They don't normally do that. They're just gonna go straight for the Red Dragon Archfiend? Yes, they are. I'm gonna do this. They are taking their time here. Yes, let's get you. Let me double check everything though. Man, I love this trap card. It's so good. Just so good. Basically, Compulse plus Monster Reborn. Nice. Spell card is nice. Nice. Okay, let's go and activate this. We're gonna send Curse to the graveyard where it belongs. And then we could summon out you. Do I even do all this shit? Maybe not. Go for Michaelis. You could also tribute this. Reborn that. Maybe that just gives me an extra level 8 body, which... I mean, I could go for... Did I go for Avermax? But then I don't have any back removal. And I do need to take care of this. If I reborn this, he's just going to reborn this if he's smart, which would let him add a spell trap. I think we actually just go for Michaelis. Pop that so he just stops getting advantage. Okay, so the FTK is just happened. It was funny. Nice. Nice. Nice way to introduce somebody to Yu-Gi-Oh! For sure. Send that to the graveyard. Add Carpet Divan. Send this. 3 bodies. Enough to kill? No. I'm considering doing this, but then they just search another one of these. I could send this or this. Reborn this, then get that, which would be pretty good. That'll be 3 bodies, but then, yeah. I might as well just go ahead and send this and get another body here. Fuck it. We're just gonna do this for the damage. If I reborn this, yes I can... Oh, but... shit. I forgot it gets banished when it leaves the field. Oh well. Too late now. Just gonna have that there as a big blocking body. I'm overthinking this. Nah. Just go battle phase and attack. I forgot to activate this. I forgot to activate Carpet Divum like an idiot. The whole point I even summoned Mikailos was for that. Sure. That was stupid. I should have done this in the first place. That was so stupid. And now if they take care of this, that's going to be gone too. Oh, I should have drawn here too. Oh my god, I'm just misplaying all around here. I overcooked. Smart player alert, yeah. Okay, that's actually pretty good, because we could... When he tries to activate this, we could basically negate it, yeah. I can make it leave the field just in case. This also puts this in the graveyard. Yeah. Yeah, let's go do this. Just send that to the graveyard. Yeah. I'm a little tired right now. I got so cooked up in I got so lost in thinking of lines to make Avermax, and then realizing that'd probably be a bad thing to do anyway. That I almost ran out of time and I forgot to activate this in the first place. Yeah. Because then I would have been able to send this back too, which would have been better for the most part. Does he have anything he can activate? Oh, he doesn't. Okay, so we're good. We do lose this, though. Like I thought I was going to. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I have more targets in the graveyard, so that's okay. Out Apex, they had to go into the big red Nova Dragon. Yeah, the issue was that if I made Avermax, if they're smart, right? If they are smart, what they would have done is I would have to summon out Curse, right? And I'd use Curse's own effect to summon itself, which would let them reborn something. And if they chose to reborn this, they could add another spell or trap. So that was going to be the issue. Unless they have a different ED than normal. I mean, you never know with these people. You never know. Oh, we might as well draw now. Your Genesis Dragon's pretty good. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the field. We'll put this in attack. Actually, no, I should have done that. I was gonna say I could give it to them, but I actually still need this, so I don't want to do that. Let's just be faster about this. I'm just gonna go down whatever here. Whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and make Avermax now. We can go ahead and activate Curse. We can tribute you. They can summon out whatever, I don't care. We get to see the boy? Yeah. I'm gonna go and summon him this turn. I probably don't need him, but, you know, might as well. Might as well. Watch me get hit by Nibiru because of this. Watch me get hit by Nibiru because of this, yeah. And he picked a bad target. I was so worried here that he's gonna pick his good target. And he picked a bad target anyway. It's negated. I was so worried he was gonna pick his best target here, and he just fucking picks this shitty ass target anyway. We'll just do you, sure. It's plat, yeah. Yeah, it's plat, it is plat. Yes. Yes. Avermax, finally. And I still have a special summon off of Serpent Strike I could have done. I could also special summon off of Regenesis Dragon out too. So I could have went further too, but I think Avermax alone was good enough to be cautious. GG, thank you. I misplayed a bit, but I was also just trying to avoid misplaying. Like, thinking through all the lines and stuff. And I got so caught up in that I just misplayed myself. But we got a UR, so we got rewarded. Let's see what we get. And a SR2 potentially, unless this is the UR. This one here. Super Heavy Samurai Fist. Okay, this can come out of the graveyard, which is pretty neat, but I would need Super Heavy Samurais, which I don't have a lot of. 4 Blasters, Kawakimeru. Dark Deal. When your opponent activates a normal spell card, pay 1,000 life points. The activated effect of that normal spell becomes your opponent discards 1 random card. I guess this is like a Dark World card, I suppose. Number Wall, second copy. Goblin Biker, Troika, Driari, another copy of that. Blackwing Kalute, this is Simo's favorite card ever. Dual Avatar Feet, stop giving me feet cards. You can add 1 Dual Avatar Trap from your deck to your hand. I don't think I have any of the traps. And for the UR, Gem Knight Dispersion. Okay. Fusion summon 1 Gemini Fusion monsters from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field. The 2 monsters from your deck / extra deck can be used if they are non-rock Gemini monsters. You have Gemini Fusion in your graveyard, which I don't have Gemini Fusion. Add 1 gem monster from your deck or banishment to your hand. Also, any effect damage your opponent takes during the main phase this turn is halved. Damage step, yeah, damage step, yep. Okay. We probably can't fusion summon. That's probably not going to happen. But do we have any good gem cards I could tutor? Maybe. This is actually funny because it's... Is this... Oh, it has to be gem hyphen. Okay. Yeah. If it was like gem, no hyphen, I think that could actually search a lot more stuff, which is funny. Let me see what I have I could search with that. Probably nothing great, but we'll see. Psychic Trigger. That's kind of slow draw too. Bubonic Vermin. Old flip card. Not a bad one, though. Not a bad one back in its day, I should say. I have one of the fusions. But none of the traps. And gem. I have lots of targets, to be fair. But none of them are that good to add. This does like nothing. That does like nothing. This does like nothing much. Yeah, nothing really. Yeah, I don't have any good targets. If I had like one of these newer ones, maybe. Maybe, yeah. But I don't have those, so. I have this card. Is this one of the newer ones? It is, I think. One Gen Knight monster plus one Thunder monster. Okay. Alright. Yeah, nothing we could use with this. We're going second. Classic. Our opponent is, let's see here, playing a 44 card deck, 13 card extra deck. Okay, interesting. Oh. Okay. That 3 pass. Alright. Stay. Unicorn. Guess I'll go ahead and do this. And hope for the best. Okay. Yeah. Imperm. Okay. Okay. I mean, Imperm's not too bad. Go the match. That does suck. Okay. Gem Knights are hard to build because a lot of them are in solo mode. Oh, that's fair enough. I didn't think of that. Barrier statue, okay. Okay. I guess we're just gonna go in. Get some damage in. Attack position curse. Let's go. You get like all the fusions and also a structure deck from there. Ah, I see. I could get the new ones though, which I don't really know how well they work, but they're there. Do I do this? They can't win at it. They can't win at it, so I'm guaranteed to wipe their board. Yeah, let's go for it. Might as well. He's gonna, like, get Harpy's Feather Duster sooner or later. He's going for it, he's wasting his life points. Unless he has, like, fucking Hinotama or something stupid in his hand here. He's just wasting his life points here. Well, this is gonna get this over and done with faster, so that's nice. Oh, he had, Dominus. Okay, yeah. Nice. I love that card. Clashing Souls is just so fun. They should have named that card, like, Chicken Game. That should have been the one they named Chicken Game. Because that's actually more accurate. Like, in that game, it didn't really do a whole bunch other than speed it up a lot. But that still is good enough, really. Might have an SR. Two SRs. A Cypher Soldier. Kind of funny. Photon Stream of Destruction. If you control Galaxy Eyes, target one banish. Okay. Abyss Scale of the Mizuchi. That's Mermail support. My third copy of Krebons. Train Connection. This is like an Earth Machine card. Earth Machine equip spell. Spell Power Grass. This lets me put a spell counter on something and then add a copy of this card to hand, which is interesting. Fenrir, that'd be great. Let's see what we get here. I've never heard of this card. It's a flip monster. Wow, okay. Convertible. Flipping and special summon level 5 or higher flip monster from your deck and face down defense. During the battle phase, if this card is in your hand, quick effect, you can target one face down monster on the field, send it to the graveyard. If you do, special summon this card in face down defense position. Okay. Interesting. Huh. That's interesting, but not good. It's not good, let's be real. Shadal Tech? I suppose so, at best. You could use that as, like, Shadal Tech. And for the other one, we have... Sky Cavalry Centauria. Two level 2 monsters can be destroyed by battle. At the end of the damage step of this card battle an opponent's monster, you can detach one, return that monster to the hand. That's not bad. Not bad at all. I don't have that many level 2s I could reasonably make a deck around this, or other rank 2s, but it's not bad. Not bad at all. My nose is so stuffed up here. I can barely pronounce that name. Make Zeus most of the time for Sprite? Yeah. That's kind of what I figured. Swing of Memories and Ivy Shackles. Just turns everything into plants. Okay. Level 5 or higher flip monster. Do I even have any good targets? I'm kind of curious now. I have Poshadol Hollow and Noble Maneater Bug. I mean, that's basically it. There's actually not many targets in the game in general. I mean, this could be a good card to search for off of it. That's a decent just floodgate all their effects basically. That's the best one, yeah, in theory, basically. This one can activate when it's face down, which is pretty good. One-sided skill drain, yeah. I'm surprised I haven't pulled this. I've pulled a couple of the other crawlers. Yeah, I know about that card because people try to make use of it in Duel Links. In Duel Links, that's like a UR or something. And people were able to make some decent use out of it since they had skills that did like what? They sent one of the Shadol traps to the graveyard that lets you flip your monster. So like people made like just flip decks based off of that. I have 2 of it, but no others, so it's just sitting there. Yeah, fair enough. Give me a second here. Well, I'd probably lose to this. I probably do lose to this. Yeah. And now let's go. Yeah. Let's just surrender. Let's go first. I love Plat Malice, yeah. Plat Malice, Plat Raizio, Plat Mitsurugi, it's great. They just disconnected because they lost the coin flip.
I said, sit.
Ah.
Oh, I. Only for carrots.
Alright, not a bad hand here. Okay. We're gonna want this to actually get ashed so Buzzsaw Shark doesn't get ashed. Okay. They didn't ash it. Maxi, they might have Maxi. Yeah, they probably have Maxi. We'll just go for Buzzsaw Shark then. Or not, huh? Labyrinth. Okay. Yeah, it's lab. Dimensional barrier. Well, that's great. I was right. Oh, well, yep. Yeah. That's so nice. That's so wonderful. Yay. Of course. This will just bounce it, right? Yeah. I mean, we just kind of lose to lab anyway. They floodgate me on my first turn anyway. Let's just get out of here. Let's just get out of here. We can't beat lab. Especially when they just floodgate me on my first turn. Lab is my favorite deck, so it's definitely not a stun player, yeah. Basically. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's see. Unfortunately, I can't do much here, so I'm just gonna set this. And best of one, lab is kind of insane. Yep. Yeah, it really is. You know what else is also insane? Maxi in best of one. Or Maxi just in general, frankly. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I'm just gonna chalice it, I guess? Yeah? He's still gonna activate it, that's fine. You can use the banish from the graveyard effect. Okay. Alright. That's not the card I would have wanted to draw here. Guess we go for damage. I could also do Globe. And we'll just go for damage. Just go for damage, and then we'll go main phase 2, Redoer. I hope they don't have evenly matched. Because that'd be terrible. That'd be terrible. Even if I only lose one, that does just suck. They have something, though. They're playing a 59 card deck too. Why not just go to 60 at that point? Me, when my opponent goes Fualos into Ganget Ash and then they chain another one in Maxi. Yeah. Yeah, basically. Cringe, yep. Yeah. Like, Fualos, it's at least a bit more defensible in card design, right? But Maxi, like, it's really just an issue. It should never have been made a card. This is probably going to be it for today. Yeah, this is going to be it for today. Let's open up the pack, and that's going to be it. This is a good spot to call it. Whoa, okay. 2 SRs and a UR. Nice. Counselor Lily. Alien Telepath. Whirlwind of Gusto. Fragrant Storm is interesting, right? Target when plant, destroy it, then if you do, draw 1 card. If that card is a plant monster, you can reveal it and draw 1 more card. TCG released on February 7th, 2011, worst day out there, yeah. Thunder Force Attack. This is a Slifer support card. And for the Hollows, we got Metaltron 7th, the True Drake Combat. Okay. Requires 3 tributes to normal summon. To tribute summon this card face up, you can tribute continuous spells plus traps you control, as well as monsters, unaffected by the effects of cards of the same card type, monster, spell, and or trap, as the original card types of the cards distributed for its tribute summon. Alright. If this tribute summon card and its owner's control is destroyed by an opponent's card, you can special summon one fusion, synchro, or Xyz monster that has earth, water, fire, or wind from your extra deck. Okay. Not a bad card. The other True Draco boss monster that isn't good at all, I mean, it's... You can make it unaffected by a lot, which is decent enough. Although it doesn't really do much else, which does suck, I do admit that. In the right deck, that might be good, but I'd have to make it based around that card, which is a bit too much investment. Wonder Wand. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna use this for some Exodia Deep Draw shenanigans, sure. And for the UR... Scapegoat's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Wow, okay. 3K towers nowadays get outed by a lot. Yeah, that's fair. But Scapegoat's very good. That just basically makes A for max on his own. if I live, that makes Avermax. Yeah, we gotta play it. That's good. A funny thing, this card, I'm surprised this card is an SR, because in Duel Links, this card you get for free. I'm surprised this card is an SR. That kind of seems like a scam to me. It's not really that good of a card. And we got an SR in the, we got a UR in the sorry. We got a UR in the Legacy Pack too, which is very good. Double Shark. That does nothing. Illusory Gentleman. Just a normal monster. I was thinking about that as well. Yeah, it doesn't make sense for that to be an SR. That should be like a rare. Let's be real. That's like a rare. Shifting Shadows, that's useless. Narrow Pass. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what this reads as it doing. This card can only be activated when both players have 2 monsters or less on their respective sides of the field. I know this is an old card. I don't remember how it locks you. Yeah, this card can only be activated when both players have 2 monsters or less on their respective sides of the field. Both players can only normal summon up to 2 additional monsters on their sides of the field. We're just gaming with this luck? Yeah. But I don't think this does anything, because we don't care... people these days don't care about normal summons that much. Steel Swarm Scout. This card's like the Treeborn Frog of Steel Swarms. At the start of your main phase 1, if you control no spells/trap cards, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. You cannot special summon another monster the turn you activate this effect. Yeah, well, this card is face up on the field. It cannot be tributed except for the tribute summon of a Steel Swarm. Yeah. Phantom Dragon Ray Bronto. It's a Gemini. That's enough said. And for the UR, let's see what we get. The event starts in an hour. I'm going to be asleep in an hour. So we're going to do that tomorrow, maybe. We have Ally Mind, just a normal monster. And the Immortal Bushi mourns the mortal body. All monsters in your graveyard become warriors. Once per turn during the end phase, you can destroy all monsters you control. Yeah. So this is like a support card for the Immortal Bushi, which is like the Treeborn Frog of warrior monsters, but you have to have only warriors in your graveyard. So he's not that great unless you have like a warrior-specific deck. And it's not worth playing this spell card to make him work. I love UR cards, yeah. But let's go ahead and add in that Scapegoat, because that is basically a 1-card Avermax. And we also have to add in a Link Spider. What do I take out? I barely summoned this card. I barely summoned this card. I mean, it has some use. In theory, we could use this to OTK easier, but the thing is, like, if I'm link climbing, I'm probably gonna go into Avermax anyway. And if I'm not going into Avermax, I'm going to Decode Talker Extended, and this works better with Decode Talker Extended, so let's take out you. Yeah. I'd say that, or maybe Cowboy. I have won a game because of Cowboy. So I want to leave him in there. I think Lizardos comes up less often than Cowboy does, even, so I'm going to take him out. And let's see what we take out here. Maybe I take out Leaf Place. It's starting to become a bit harder for me to summon out Leaf Place. Like, it's usually a guaranteed summon on turn 2, right? Which is nice, but the following turns afterwards, not usually. It might also be worth cutting out the Chronomaly package too. I could also do that instead for the extra deck as well. Like, it's nice having that ability to add back to the hand, but it's also kind of very easy to interrupt it because Globe can get hit by Ash. If that happens, it just kind of gets screwed over. I might take out that instead. It would also open up a space in here too, because I don't need this. I only have this in here as a target for Rocket. Yeah, let's go take this out. And let's go add back in Haggard Lizardos for now. I was thinking about cutting that anyway, so I think that's probably fine. And let's look for a level 4 we can special summon easily enough. Special summon. It's probably better if I just kind of scroll through here and see if I recognize any of these cards. Anything I could just summon out very easily would be good. Which, to be fair, there isn't a whole lot of. I guess maybe I could do Chaos Valkyria? The issue is that if it's like turn 1, she's gonna be offline most of the time. I forgot I had this card. Okay, that's not what I was hoping it was. I guess I could add back the Summoner Monk, but then Summoner Monk also gets ashed a lot, too. Only one effect per turn with Valkyrian... Valkyrie, right? I think so. You can only use each effect, so it's each effect, so I could do both. Which, it does work to set up some of the Ogdoatic stuff, which is nice. Which is kind of why I'm considering it. Because, like, I could do that, I could send Zoha. Zoha also kind of sets up everything. Maybe I do that just so I have better follow-up. Yeah, I might just do that to have better follow-up because she won't always be online turn 1. But I mean, the other issue is how am I going to banish her? Because now that I think about it, if I banish her, what card do I run that actually banishes her? I guess, like, Lizardos, technically, but she's, like, a bad target for Lizardos, honestly. What other card would I have that banishes her? Like, honestly, nothing else, really. Can make the Lizard 1800? I guess so, but the thing is, most of the time, if I bring this off, I'm trying to lower my opponent's stuff to a lesser attack value. But I could still just do it just to do it. Give myself some extra follow-up that way, potentially. How many Light Swings do I have? How many do I have? I guess I could also cope and, like, hope my opponent banishes her from the graveyard to summon out their Bestial. But a lot of the times, if they get Bestials out on the field, I'm probably going to lose to that anyway. Yeah, that sounds like cope to me. What about this one? No, that doesn't work out. It gets called by, yeah, sure. I guess this is also a card that could special summon itself, but it locks me into darks, right? Yeah. And funny thing is, like, a lot of my extra deck is not dark. It's just these 3 dorks are dark, and that's it. I guess Pentastag is dark too. Like, I could put this in the deck too, but I have to go for Redoer in that case. This first effect, it sounds like you have to have another Raid Raptor in hand, but I watched a Raid Raptor player play this, and he did just special summon this on its own. Yeah, my current main deck and extra has like a total of 1 or 2 darks, yeah. Yeah, a lot of the darks I have are in my main deck. What can I do? I didn't remember I had this card. That's kind of cool. I guess this is like the only card that does fit those requirements, just being a free special summon. I'll put this in here for now and think about it. Let's go and check spells. I could special summon from the deck. Trying to see if I recognize any of these cards. This one does, but it locks me to Plancia. Oh yeah, I forgot I have 2 copies of this card. But I don't have good targets for this. Also, there's just not a lot of good targets in the first place, frankly. Let's keep on looking. I have this card, but I don't have any of the Vanquish Souls that are level 4. Otherwise, I probably would do that. Ugh. Yeah. I guess that's just gonna have to do for now. It's either that or the Valkyrie. I mean, it's not the worst thing to get locked into Darks. It just forces me to go into Redoer more often, which Redoer is still kind of my best option most of the time. Unless I can make Kragan. But like the waters usually can special summon themselves out pretty easily enough for me to make Kragan. So I think this will be fine. Alright. We should have a massive duel against each other sometime. If you're down, sure. Although I'm gonna go sleep now, so it's a little bit late here for me. Well, it's not late here for me, I just go to sleep early here. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it here.